Hello guys and welcome back to the rise of the Airdreonians, and in this episode got two big games which are 4-4. First game of the season, well, first game of the Labrocks League 1 season. It's 4-4, then we got Dumbarton, and I think I'll do the Tannock's Wafer Cup off screen because it's against Clyde, and I don't know if we've got enough to finish them. Depends how the first two games go. And I'll sort of use the cup match as an experiment, sort of an experimental game. So this is how I've put the line up. Obviously Fordyce our star centre back, Crichton at the back, Exley and Kerr full backs, Hawkshaw and McKay in the middle, O'Reilly and Smith on the wings, both our loanies, and our two-star strikers Ali Roy and Callum Gallagher. Was it? Yeah. Obviously, he failed to score in any of our friendlies, Callum Gallagher. But Ali Roy got a few. Better change Gallagher's to advance forward as well. Actually, I've got my little Gagan press. See how we fare up against 4-4. This could be a signal to what the league's going to be like. Oh, we've missed a shot. O'Reilly, what the league's going to sort of have in stock for us. But we got to finish in the top 4, which I think's doable. Definitely doable. We've got the players. Might just be squad depth that sort of affects us, but you know, we've got a strong reserves, and our director of football keeps signing players for under 23s team, so, or our reserve squad, sorry. So I'm a bit annoyed about that because we've gone over our budget, but I suppose at least it's more bodies in, and he's getting us good deals on them. Clyde are winning theirs. That's not a good sign for our cup game. And Sean Crichton, our centre back, has pinged one in. 34 minutes in, Airdrie 1-0 up. Smith. Oh, Ali Roy. Got to the corner. I'm all over. Crichton again to Eckersley. Couldn't do anything with that. We're all over them. We are all over them. It's when I found out 4-4 are like the worst team in the league. I'm going to go Falkirk, who have actually spent money, are 2 down. Thanks to Clyde. Yeah, I think they spent 6-odd K, which in this league is a lot of money, considering we had nothing to spend. Eckersley cornered. Oh, lovely from Callum Gallagher, 2-0. Assist from Adam Eckersley. Standard, really. Well, I should have made some subs, but standard, 2-0. I'll take that any day of the week. Crichton on form. 29 as well, which is unfortunate, but you know, he's got 2 or 3 years in him, at least. I did want to show you guys the players I've brought up as well. Where were they? See, I'm still not too familiar. Oh, that was it, Andrew Barrowman, the American. Brought him up from our reserves. Is he a Clyde man through and through? I've not looked at his career stats. Tell you the truth, no. They picked him up this season. So he's obviously on our books now. There's Reece Wilson as well, backup goalie. So it was 2 good call-ups there. Adding a bit more squad depth. 300 season tickets sold. And McNeil has had offers. Andrew McNeil, can't remember who he was. Airdrie's under-18s. He's not going to get a game with us, so low enough for 425 quid a month. I'll take that. Only his backup and cup keeper, but you know, gets him off our books. I did try offering a few new players some new deals as well to get our budget down, but none of them were biting apart from one player. The original budget was £8. That was ridiculous. It was 600 quid a week over. Who did I sign to a new deal? I can't find him. Oh, Joseph Moore was on £400 a week. Let's try and get him on a new deal for less money. Shouldn't be paying 400 quid a week. Just after too much money. No, you're getting 325 or we ain't got a deal. Yeah, we ain't got a deal then. Alright, I want him out the door. His wage, his wage is part of the 600 that we're down on. So why is he signing more players? He's just signing more and more and more. Bloody director of football. We really do not need any more players. Please stop signing them. Can I have a chat with the board to get rid of the guy? No, there's no way to do it. Dylan Falconer. Why is he still buying players? Head of youth development, that is. That's not even our director of football. He obviously doesn't look at the cost these players are to us. So he's made an offer, so we'll be 9-7. It's just dire. Falkirk, Sill, Reading, loan deal. See if we can get a player on loan actually. That's not something I sort of thought about. I don't like getting players on loan though. Just for the sheer fact that obviously then they're not ours. Any players I know. Let's go for value. It's always a good sign. Liam Burt from Celtic. Armstrong Oko Flex. Maybe? Oh, we can't do a loan offer there. Even though he's listed for loan, that makes absolutely no sense. No. Not getting anywhere with them. So I think I'll leave the loans. Need to be yard. I can do it on the 31st of August. Depends how the side fares up really. I mean, 2-0 in the first game. We've done alright. Brought 6 in. All 6 of them were pretty much my head of youth development signing players. To be fair, a shocking wouldn't sack me at this point. Due to finances, I'm going to have to change that in the staff responsibilities. I don't have him signing players. He's the director of football. Right. Can I not change that then? I don't think I can. Second game of the season. Dumbarton. Or Dumbarton, sorry. Who do we play? Aaron Ross? Do we? Quite a young squad, to be honest. Mark Stowe. Bring him in for Hawkshaw. I'm not really sure. We'll get Barrowman actually. Nah, Mark Stowe, because he's really want him to get as much playing time as possible in order for him to grow. So we've got Gallagher and Roy will lead the line again. Smith and Riley aren't that good. They're on loan, but what can you do? We need a right mid and left mid. Natural right and left mid, sorry. Mackay to Kerr. Kerr pings it in Eckersley. O'Reilly keeps it in Kerr. Kerr pings it in again, and O'Reilly's got it again. Mark Stowe. First goal of the season for that young lad. And we're 1-0 up. Can we get 6 points out of 2 games? I think Clyde could be our rivals this season if we stay in the top half. There's only 10 teams. Top 4 finish. Oh, sorry. A top 4 finish is definitely looks possible. If we don't, no, it's not stupid stuff like that. Fritzl misses. Gallagher picks it up. Clyde are dominating Wraith. Eckersley's on a yellow. Smith in. And Ali Roy 2-0. Airdrie United 2. Dumbarton no. Lovely goal from Ali Roy. Eckersley and Stowe. He's giving it away to Fritzl. Well, he's off tackles there. Smith, beautiful. Eckersley. Tierney. What a save from Gallagher. Timothy. Brennan. Eckersley with a cross. Fordyce. Eckersley. I think I will make that change. Eckersley off. Because I don't want a red card, and we'll have Hawkshaw filling in. We'll have Del Carrick coming on for Callum Gallagher. He's had a bit of a shaky game. We'll bring on Carrick to push that forward line. Mark Stowe is playing well. Paul Mackay comes off for Barrowman. That's all three of our subs made. Hopefully we can see out the rest of the game. Been all over them. Ali Roy. Oh, he's giving it away, but Tierney's wasteful. Gallagher is messing around with it. Stowe. Mark Stowe, he slotted in well in that midfield today. And crossing. Tierney giving it away then again. That could be a problem for us. Fritzl, Timothy. Picked up by O'Reilly. Oh, and Dale Carrick. 4th goal of the season. Obviously scored in the Betfred Cup for us a lot. 3-0 to Airdrie. Top of the table by goal difference. Stowe to Smith. Barrowman. Stowe, Smith. Hawkshaw to Creighton. Dale Carrick. Oh, Ewan O'Reilly picking up the scraps. Airdrie 4, Dumbarton 0. That's got to be it now. Ali Roy, Kerr, Mark Stowe loses to Fritzl. Oh, and Higgins is in. What a save from Gallagher. It's been kept busy. Sean Gallagher. Is it Sean Gallagher? Gallagher? Scott Gallagher. Yeah, he's been kept busy. Oh, yeah, I remember him now because I tried renewing his contract and he turned it down. Well, I think I'm eager to play Clyde, so I'm going to play them now. I want to get this cup match, measure our strength against second of the table. What's our schedule looking like as well? Because if we're quite far away, then from the next match, we'll 3 games. I don't really want to be playing a full squad there. So I think we will bring in a couple of reserves teams. Oh, why are they signing more? Falcone's joined. Let's try and win the Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup. I think that's like the paint trophy equivalent. I'm not 100% though. I could just be making that up. Like, it's not the Carabao, is it? Nah, all you get is money. McNeil set to move on loan. Yep, happy days. That's a bit more off our budget. $400 to be specific. It's looking a little bit better per week. Oh, it's not gone down much. probably because we signed that Falcon or whatever his name was. Just got to hope a few more loan deals come trickling through to get that deficit down. Hawkshaw, Fordyce and Gallagher all in team of the week. We've got another one, Nelson. It's doing me head in signing these players. Why does he do it? I think after I'm done recording here as well, I will check. There's got to be some sort of way we can get rid of it. Him signing players. If not, I'll just sack him. Because his compensation will save us money in the long run anyway. Right. Let's make some changes. Wilson coming off. I haven't got another keeper, so it's going to be fun. Meechan, we'll have him. Christy Marcoux can go alongside Stowe. Stowe can have a rest in the next game. Leighton can come in for Crichton. Del Carrick for Ali Roy. Obviously, as our pressing forward. Aaron Ross can have a game instead of Josh Kerr. So not significantly weaker. Paul Mackay having a rest day. Barrowman, maybe? No. Can't get him in there, right. Gallagher, unfortunately, is playing 2 games in a row. Our keeper and our striker. Gallagher and Gallagher. Three minutes in and we've not conceded. This is good. Clyde have had a shot though. Is that David Goodwillie playing for Clyde? Oh no. I think they're a money team then. They've got a bit of cash behind them. McNiff, Goodwillie. Oh, Goodwillie nearly putting us in our misery. Mitchell. Goodley, Smith. Oh no, Lock-led. Goodwillie's on the ball. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna shoot again, and he's got his first. Clyde are going to be the form side. Come on, let's give as good as we get. Can't let Goodwillie win. Let's change to attacking. Let's go for that goal. Second off. Come on, boys. We've had less shots, but a better shot on target ratio. Let's make some changes. See if we can get an impact sub coming on. Paul Mackay. For Christy Marcoux. Sean Crichton at the back just to tighten things up. And Ali Roy can have a half as well instead of Gallagher. We'll see how that goes from there. I've lost my words here. That's what Clyde do to me. Ross to Fordyce. And we lost it again. Johnston, he's gonna get that through to Goodwillie, probably McNiff, Johnston. Goodwillie with his second of the game. And I think it's safe to say we're out of the Tannock's Wafer Challenge Cup. Eckersley to Gallagher. O'Reilly. O'Reilly going for the shot. O'Reilly, Stowe, Mark Stowe, and he's fluffed it. Let's go to very attacking. We need 2 goals to keep us in this UEFA Cup. And I think, yep, we're out. John Rankin, is that? No. Someone else I'm thinking of. Come on, Fordyce. Last minute, Dale Carrick. And it's a free kick to Clyde. Dale Carrick straddling offside. Well, at least we've got a bit of a feel to what Clyde can do. And well, what we can do in the league. I mean, 6 points out of 2 games. Can't sniff at that with a 6-goal difference. Obviously getting that 4-0 win. Kind of Salmon's in the league as well with Falkirk. So I think Falkirk, Clyde, possibly Wraith will be giving us a bit of a challenge here. So I think we'll leave this episode as we are now. And in the next episode we'll have Stranraer at home, East Fife away, and Montrose away. All in the Labrix League 1. It's all fun and games. Well, that's all from me now. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.